Hello, welcome to Meanwhile in the Falklands. We're from FITV. I'm just about to take my headphones off, that's why. Because I just can't hear anything. As long as my necklace is not rattling the microphone, we're all okay.
I think you'll be okay.
Yes. I'm feeling very art and pottery retreat today.
She's got a cardigan on, she's got a nice flowery skirt and
It's
a nice
long cardigan.
loose flowing top.
Do I look the epitome of art and pottery retreat?
You look like you could be halfway through a painting.
Excellent.
It looks excellent.
That's the look I was going for. Right, hello. Well, actually, we're all in the room, but Hannah's doing. So, what are you doing, Hannah? Actually,
I'm trying to get a picture of Olly to put on the DVD cover.
She's
Okay, there we
fiddling
go.
with
My
his
penguin
face.
one as well.
she's fiddling about with things. So we're here with Olly, new boy.
How do? You alright?
Yep. And Kyle, of course,
Hello.
long-standing member.
Yeah, you're probably bored of me now, it's fine. I'm not the new guy anymore.
You're not the
I'm
new
not
guy.
interesting anymore.
No.
I'm just middle child, no one cares.
So Oliver, I will probably call you Thomas for at least 9 months of your 12-month
No
contract.
problem, that's alright.
That's just the way it goes. And
Paul-
you're lucky I
Paula's
don't call
called
you
me-
James.
Paula's called me James a few times.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes, it's just not my forte. Anyway, listen, drama here at FITV Towers this week. We nearly lost Olly.
We did. We almost lost him.
Well, you nearly
And,
lost him.
Well,
Thanks, Kyle.
I was taking out the competition. Like I said, I'm not the new guy anymore, and I'm starting to feel a little bit forgotten about. So he had to go. That's how it went.
But I
So
just
this-
survived.
This wasn't an attempted murder.
No, it was not a murder plot.
So,
let me stress that again. This was not a murder plot. It
So
was
Oliver last week, obviously straight off the plane on Thursday, straight in here on Friday in a penguin costume
Yeah.
and learning a dance on stage. Friday night, you did very well, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
What we may do is put the little clip of us
Yes.
doing that, because I noticed, Kyle, that when you did your cut for the challenge concert,
Yes.
you cut it off before we all got on stage.
Well, you know,
You
it
went,
just had to
there's
have
the
the
best
star.
penguin. That's it. Bang. End of the package. So we'll put that on over the top of this, hopefully.
We should put the full performance on YouTube. That's what we should do.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Now, Olly, when did you film your pieces about yourself? That was last week, this week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tuesday, was it?
Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday. It was-
So you went down to the Lady Elizabeth,
Yep, found that one.
and
Well-
how did you nearly die?
Well, I was walking along. It's like a proper little story.
Yeah.
But I was walking along with Kyle. Kyle set up the camera, looking good. And then we did the hello pieces, which should be on this week, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And then we walked away, and then I just stepped in something, and my leg literally went down to my knees. So I was like, okay, what's going on here? And I put my other leg in, and then both my knees were covered pretty much.
He was
So,
sinking very quickly.
Really?
It was,
This is awful.
And then
Were you like
Quicksand.
cool and calm, Kyle?
Yeah, Kyle
think-
was
I
like,
think-
should I
I
get my phone?
I think
or should
I think I half chucked the tripod at him as some kind of rescue attempt.
It's like that episode of Baywatch where somebody's drowning.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to javelin at me or something. But I got out eventually. I mean, fortunately my boots are caked in clay, but it was a good experience.
They're
nevertheless.
like half dried off now, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, I tried
Okay.
getting a little power hose on them.
I did take a picture of Olly in his mud-caked trousers and boots.
So we'll have
So
that.
we'll
Let's
put
have
that
that
on
over
the
the top.
podcast for you
Yeah.
all to enjoy.
So if you're watching this if you're listening to this on iTunes or SoundCloud, that's great. We love you. But if you pop over to our YouTube channel, we usually put like little pictures
Yeah.
over the top of things. It's a few more megabytes if you're down in the Falklands, although
It's worth it.
it's worth it. And also you doubled your megabyte allowance this
Exactly.
month, haven't you?
Subscribe. You can watch the show now as
Yeah.
well.
You're going to see my caked clay boots as well.
So that wasn't the only mishap you had this
No.
week, was it?
I've had quite a
Ollie?
few
Yeah,
actually.
just-
It's been
just a
an
few.
eventful week.
Tell us about your trip to Surf Bay.
Surf Bay, is
When
that the
when-
rubbish tip?
Yeah. Well, no.
Or was that the other one?
I mean, some may argue that it's a rubbish tip. But
Right.
no, Surf Bay. You know the beach that we went to? That's Surf Bay.
Oh yeah.
But you went to the dump when you were trying to get to the Lady Elizabeth.
Oh yeah, I had that. Do you know them tourist maps?
Mm.
I had that, and I thought I could use my Duke of Edinburgh experience.
Because
to,
you're Duke of Edinburgh Gold, aren't you?
Yeah, so I thought I
Mm.
could use that and really, impress myself and try and find this Lady Elizabeth.
Mm-hmm.
And I ended up like going up Philmel Street
Yeah.
up there, up there, and then along to the agricultural centre.
Yeah.
So, and then the map said if you go down, you can meet at the end and then go across to find the Lady Elizabeth. So that's totally wrong, I now know. But I ended up walking down the agricultural, that lane down there.
Yeah.
And I started walking there, it must have been about 15, 20 minutes. And it started smelling a bit, so I was like, well, this is a bit weird. But I was like, all right, I'll just carry on anyway, because I've been walking here 20 minutes. And the weather keeps changing as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So that was quite frustrating. But yeah, I carried on walking along, and it ended up in a rubbish tip, and not the Lady Elizabeth. And then I got back home, and Kyle said, yeah, the map was totally wrong.
Yeah.
And the map also, because it was so windy there, it was it was totally ripped into 4 different places.
It's funny. I got back to the house and I saw Ollie and I went, "Oh, how did your walk go? Did you get into town and see everything you needed to see?" And he went, "Oh, well, this is my map now," and showed me 4 shredded bits of paper that were all soaking wet. And I went, "What happened then?" He went, "I went to the dump and I was trying to get to the Lady Liz."
You were very lucky actually, because up until recently they had minefields both sides.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Okay.
so it could have been worse.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse.
But if anyone needs to know where the rubbish tip is,
Yeah,
then,
no,
I know
then you're
about
the
it.
guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I can.
Well, talking of the rubbish tip, which is, of course, everyone knows is Eliza Cove.
Yes.
We've got the Drag Fabulous Christmas quiz
Yes,
coming up
we do.
on Friday. And Eliza Cove is one of the drag queens. She'll be there.
Along with
Looking gorgeous.
Dolly Lachey.
Dolly Lachey.
And of course, the star of the show.
Osley.
Osley
Osley's there.
Fisher.
Osley will be there. Yes, so that's this Friday. Now, we were very careful. Some months and months and months ago, I rang up to find out when the Christmas lights were being turned on by the museum, because we clashed with them last year and didn't have enough people, or didn't have as many people as we would have, because they were going to the Christmas lights. So made sure we didn't clash with them. But I think actually there's quite a few Christmas parties going on this weekend as well. So we may be low on numbers because of that. But
how many attended last year? Was it quite a? Because this is the first time I've ever.
I've not been to the drag quiz before.
you've not been to the drag. Why weren't you there last year? Oh, you weren't
wasn't here.
Both of it, so it's
I
first
would
time.
have thought
That's allowed.
otherwise.
Yeah.
I was at the drag show this year,
Yes.
but I was not at the drag quiz.
It's just a great big dollop of Christmas, really.
All right, cool.
And you get fed as well, so that's all good. Eagle-eyed viewers, hello. Week number 459. Eagle-eyed viewers will go, hang on, why hasn't Kyle got our very favourite burgundy tie on? Hey, new tie. I can stop that crowdfunding page now.
Exactly. I've got 2 new ties. One of them is still burgundy, but one of them's blue.
Yeah.
And I think I look very nice.
You
I
know
think
that?
I look quite dashing.
And we won't
on
talk
the
politics at all
We'll
about
not
that.
talk politics at all.
But some would say that your tie was obviously predicting, like that octopus did for the World Cup ages ago, the winner.
I feel... I don't...
Did you and Hannah?
Oh, you so desperately want to say, look. Oh, listener, if you could see Kyle's face, he is so desperate to say something.
Let's just say maybe I should have won the burgundy one.
Yes.
Did you and Hannah match it together? Because
No.
Hannah was also wearing the same
Oh,
colour
yeah, you
dress.
wearing a
that
very
was a happy
fetching dress,
coincidence.
wasn't
We were matching, and we were doing a theme. Disappointing theme.
But anyway, we went to... Lots of things happened yesterday,
Yeah.
and I was really surprised that we managed to cover so many things when it was absolute disaster with cars
Yeah.
getting to things, but that we had to... So you were filming the news.
Mm-hmm.
We were trying to get an update on the Chilean
On the Chilean
plane being missing. You went down to film the opening of the Christmas Tree Festival, which is fantastic.
Oh, brilliant.
I had a dental appointment, and then Conservation had their new book out as well. So it's all like, oh, and you went
And I
down
was
to speak to South Georgia
Yes.
about Pride. So it's just like so many things on a Thursday. Why was that?
I don't know. That always seems to be the way with FITV.
Yeah.
Things just pop up later in the week. As we get closer to the deadline, more and more things seem to appear.
Yeah.
But we get the job done. We got down to everything and filmed everything. And
Yeah, we did. It's
we
all
did
in
really
there.
well.
Well, not all of it's in there
No.
for this week, but anyway. Looking towards next week, lots of things going on next week. I won't be here on Monday. I'm actually going to Darwin.
of
Oh,
course
wow,
you
yeah.
are.
So I won't be here on Monday. I'll be back Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, we're going to film the new advert for the cinema. So it's going to be exactly the same as it was before, except you're not going to be in it, Carl.
Yeah, unfortunately,
really?
to all of my fans in the cinema advert, due to circumstances that are me being really bad at filming cinema adverts, I'm not going to be in this one.
What? Why are you going to be in it?
Because I'm really bad at filming cinema adverts.
What was your line?
I don't,
Oh, did you have only one
I don't
line?
even remember. It was like one line.
No,
and it
you had
was,
two. You had two
no, I
lines.
had 2 lines.
Yeah, you had
What was
some-
it? It was
The film's about to start.
Oh yeah, the film's about to start, and if you need to get an emergency exit, the door is to the left, and I can't remember.
felt
If
I
there
was-
is an emergency.
If there is an emergency, the emergency exit is to the left, and then I turned around,
Yeah,
and it was just
yeah.
it
I
wasn't
just
great.
felt that was in the advert then.
Yeah.
You know, with that.
Well, yeah.
In the
It's,
end, it was Thomas who just went, "What is wrong with you?" and Carl just goes, "I'm just not good at this."
it was the twist that was messing me up, because I've got to like get up and like climb up this chair to get to the top of it, and it was just it was not a good day for me.
Yeah.
And
So we're going to film
that's-
that on next
yeah.
Wednesday. I'm hoping you're going to film it for us,
Yes.
so that whoever has that role, and then messes it up, you can go, "Yeah, look, see, I told you so."
You understand my struggle.
Anyway, go down to the Harbour Lights Cinema, which is in Stanley. It's in the complex for Malvina House Hotel. And the start of that,
Oh my
you'll
God.
find... That is brilliant, Hannah. You'll find the FITV advert. Sorry, we're being distracted because Hannah is burning the DVDs. We do a few DVDs for people. And we haven't yet taken a group photo of us all. So she has taken a shot of Oliver and photoshopped it.
Yeah.
That looks
So that will
hilarious.
It
appear.
looks so good.
There we go.
You haven't done a bad. That's a.
It looks
Yeah.
like it looks like it could actually be him in a...
The red bow tie and the, what is it, brown tie?
Which brings us on to the baubles.
Yes.
Our Christmas tree festival tree has got us painstakingly stuck on.
Yes.
Can I just say I sat there with a load of glitter and glue earlier on in the week trying to do it. So yes, that's looking lovely.
That's
It is
why
a
Paula's in
beautiful
art and pottery mode now.
thing. I'm just art and pottery.
There's some
Um,
really good trees though there. There's
Weren't they great?
like the gingerbread one, that was quite nice. The one with the money.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Mhm.
Pointed
that
that
from
one
the back?
straight
The
away.
fake money.
Yeah.
The fake money, yeah.
Decor Services, who do carpets here, just cut all their baubles and all their shapes, Christmas shapes, and put them out on carpet. That was brilliant.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, look really, really good. But I have to say, we need to up our game next year because
Mhm.
the Cancer Support and Awareness Trust did the whole of their tree in pink, and they got pink Christmas lights. We need to find some orange Christmas. If you're a producer of orange Christmas lights, I mean, we only need a string of about 100 of them. Could you please send them down to us so that we can have a nicer tree next year?
And an orange tree as well.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
Oh yeah. No, we don't supply the trees. They supply the trees.
That's
Ah,
fair
okay.
enough.
But we're going to just bomb it with orange next year.
We paint every individual branch.
Just get some spray paint and just.
Kyle.
Anyway, we're coming up to the end of the year, so I'm working on the review of the year, which is just basically a programme that will be slightly longer than our normal programme. Just going through some of my favourite bits throughout the year. And so that will come on next week. That's Friday the 27th. So, I mean, next week is going to be quite easy for us. Sorry, not next week, the week after. Because we've got to film the Boxing Day races. And then I'm off north and leaving you with the Falklands
God, is
on
that
Sunday.
is that how close Christmas is?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I didn't even
Yeah.
realise.
We did the Secret Santa pull, didn't we?
Yeah.
Earlier on in the week, and I've now got to go and find something for this person who I've got, who's going to be quite tricky to buy for. So,
I'm
yes,
looking forward
it's
to
fine.
mine actually. Mine'll be
What
alright.
are you
I've got
away for?
Ooh.
I've got an easy person.
so we're going to come on Monday the 23rd. We'll come into work, and then do Secret Santa, prepare the USB, do the DVDs and the podcast, and then
Yep.
all go. I think that's the plan for that week.
That sounds good.
Coming up next week, though, proper programme next Friday 20th. So yeah, it's all good, all Christmassy really.
Yeah.
A lot
Yeah.
of Christmassy stuff.
Get into the festive spirit.
Yeah. What are you doing over Christmas, you guys?
I don't know. Hannah's invited us to.
So I've invited them, listeners, to a Christmas Eve sleepover, and then in the morning we can all open presents. But Carl's just poo-pooed it.
I've not poo-pooed it.
Why
He's kind of been like,
poo-pooed it?
it's been all aloof and elusive. And
I've
like,
not been aloof
well,
and elusive.
We'll see
I've got,
what the plans are.
I've got so many
blah, blah, blah.
invites and stuff. It's
Yeah,
just
very
balancing
cool.
it all. No, we'll probably go to Hannah's.
Yeah.
I've literally not got
I've
any
got
other
two lovely
plans.
cats that would quite like to say hello to you in the morning.
Oh,
that's
that'd be really
delightful.
good until they're like on my face. I'm
Yeah.
like, because I
But
can't
no, we
breathe.
can all do presents as that. I thought might be quite nice.
Yeah.
I was being nice and festive.
You were.
My good deed for the year.
And what did Ollie think about this plan?
I've just heard it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
So
tell you. There we go.
brilliant.
I've not. As someone that just now realised that Christmas is a week and a half away, I'm not really thinking.
Are you now
about
in
it
panic
at the minute.
mode?
I'm now in panic
You're
mode.
now in panic
Ah.
mode. Excellent. Anyway, that brings as Kyle goes into panic mode. I really called you Thomas then. As Kyle goes into panic mode about Christmas, I think we'll just leave the podcast
Yeah.
there. Actually, Hannah, if you're editing this, well, excellent. Good luck.
Just because I'm not in it doesn't mean I'm editing it. I'm out.
And we'll see you all next week.
See you next
See
week.
you later.